Hello everyone. Good evening. Welcome to our night podcast. It is actually not a very good one today. it's on a sad note, and as we are still grieving late Orwell Ademola, who passed away just 48 hours ago, the news filtered in of how Anthony Joshua, our heavyweight champion, or boxing champion rather, um, and his two friends, two very close besties, were involved in a very fatal accident on Lagos Shagamu Expressway. Since this news filtered in, it has just made one very flat. It has just made one very weak, very tired of everything, of how very fragile life is. And 1 minute it might seem like you have everything working for you all together and all that, but you don't know what life might have kept him waiting in the corner. Anthony and two of his friends just landed in Nigeria to have fun. You know, every year, Anthony has been coming home. He's from Ogun State, I think Shagamu. He always makes it a point of duty to come home, spend quality time with his friends, and especially his family members. And this time, like last year, he didn't come alone. He came with two of his besties. Neither did he know that it was going to be his worst trip ever. And I think, according to reports, he still won at his usual sports. I think about a week or two ago, where got a lot of millions. If you convert it to naira, maybe like 90 million naira or something. Those who are in this kind of sport can understand. He's successful. He's young. He believes in Nigeria. He believes in coming home. He believes in glorifying the name of Nigeria. He's is one of our Gowa. And you know how we call this IJGB? I just got back. When there are people who are abroad find joy to come home during December, for dirty December, to mingle, to invest, to spend time with family, to have fun and relax. How did this visit now turn into what we cannot even describe? Hmm. They were traveling from Lagos to Shagamu when their SUV rammed into a stationary truck. Joshua's two friends were foreign nationals and they died on the spot. So let's describe it. Lagos Shagamu Expressway. A stationary truck was right on the road and they were coming and they hit it. The vehicle, a Jeep, is actually a write off. And unfortunately, we lost Joshua's two friends. So Anthony Joshua is a survivor. The driver too is a survivor. I think the impact was much on the right side of the vehicle, where friend one was in front, friend two was at the back. The driver was on the driver's seat and Anthony was on the left side, according to the analyst of the event and from the video of how the vehicle was on the road. How are the parents? I'm sure you see the video flying around. How are the parents? Mojisola Esho, good evening. Welcome, ma'am. The video I saw, there's been short clips spread around, but there's one I saw that had the two guys on the floor in a very gone. I don't know. I can't describe it because of the platform. They didn't have any minutes to make it at all. They passed away. How will their family members abroad now just come online and see their husbands, son, nephew, friend, colleague on the express road, on Lagos Shagamu Express Road, scatter like tissue, with no ambulance, no first aid, no CPR? Like I said, the two friends were unalived immediately, and they were being deposited at Lifewell Morgue in Shagamu, while AJ and the driver are currently at the hospital. The SUV involved in the crash was badly damaged. Um, the president of Nigeria has sent a condolence message, which I'm going to read. It says, AJ, I extend my deep sympathies to you following the tragic accident on the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, which claimed two precious lives and caused you injuries. I pray for strength, wisdom, and grace for you during this painful period. May God grant you a speedy recovery and repose to the souls of the departed. President Tinubu. So, our president has sent his condolence to AJ and to the families of the two men that lost their lives. Then our FRSC, Federal Road Safety Corps, has said that excessive speeding and wrongful overtaking were responsible for the road crash involving world-renowned boxer Anthony Joshua along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway in Ogun State. So the reason for the crash, according to FRSC, that we later saw on in the video where they were, helping Joshua get into a police vehicle and all that. They have said that the cause of the accident is excessive speeding and wrongful overtaking. The Lexus Jeep was traveling beyond the legally prescribed speed limit and lost control during an overtaking maneuver before crashing into a stationary truck that was parked by the roadside. So, FRSC have spoken. They've spoken. Overtaking and excessive speeding. This is quite a heavy one. If you've not seen the video, you might need to see it. I think seeing the video has made it a lot heavier for me to analyze. Um, Let me just take a few comments. What was the truck also doing there? Another person said, why park a truck on the road? Very anyhow country. Another person said, oh my God, FRSC fear God. Another said, this one no speak well at all because I don't know reason why he didn't use escorts. May Almighty allow grant both of the dead internal rest and give the family fortitude to bear the loss. I wish you quick, Anthony Joshua, I wish you quick recovery. And they should fly him back to London because Nigerian medical treatment is not trusted at all. Another said the iron's wrong, but also why allow trucks on the side of the highway? Another said overspeeding is dangerous. May God protect us. Another said only in Nigeria that FRSC will allow stationary trucks on the highway. We totally, I didn't get this. Another said, Omo, if now this place the truck they I go blame driver or cause I feel like even if the truck was not there, therefore still hit another thing. Not saying it's a good thing to park alongside the road, but this truck no day road. Another said, but truth be told, in this situation, why are trucks parked by the roadside? Why has the FRSC done nothing regarding it? Mind you, if there wasn't any truck parked, do you know they have over 80% chances of surviving the accident, even if it happens to run off the bush? And on the other hand, the driver could have balanced the vehicle with the view of things by looking the side of the impact. May God be with each and every one of us. Another commenter said, now that one no make una get ambulance abi enya shiri. Another said, this road is very wide. We shouldn't blame the truck at all. If the truck wasn't there, They definitely hit something else and may end up with many casualties. Another said they will just be parking truck anyhow in Nigeria. Go to Mile 2. You will see trucks lining on the road as if that road is their garage. I don't just understand this my country again. Is it until everybody finish this country will be good? Another said make those trucks no dey park anyhow jare. Ṣé wọ́n ṣépè fún wọn ni? Another said who was the evil driver that drove that vehicle? Kai, imagine Nigeria on international news, not for something good but something bad. So FRSC has given their own analysis of the situation that um, it was excessive driving over and over speeding. Let's take this post by from Maurice Moyer, a global star worth $100 million plus, had a serious accident, and they made him to sit in front of a police car to the transport him to the hospital. No ambulance or stretcher. Nigerians pay so much tax, yet there are accidents. There are no emergency services in sight. Our first responders are usually area boys. This Anthony Joshua's accident will put a spotlight on the healthcare and emergency services of Nigeria. The whole world will see what we experience every day. Where is the lie? Where is the lie? The whole world has seen us. Of course, they've been hearing things about, our poor medical facilities, our unavailability of ambulances or first aid responses in an accident. I must ask this question. I know Lagos Ibadan Expressway is one expressway that has finally gotten the attention of the federal government. It took them many years to put the express in order, right? Now the road is in order. It's a smooth road now, very wide and smooth. But for such a busy highway, just like every other highway in Nigeria is that important, why don't we have mobile clinics or government hospitals at strategic points with active ambulance services that can give swift responses to, because accidents, especially the one that's happened on highways, are very fatal. So why don't we emulate things that we see abroad? But we are quick to emulate how their taxes, how they should tax us, and even tax the breath we breathe in, which is what is coming on the 1st of January 2026. It's easy for us to quickly say, oh, let's tax the way the Western world is taxing us or taxing people over there. Whereas we cannot say, okay, let us emulate their medical infrastructure or even educational infrastructure. We don't copy things like that. We are not saying accident don't happen everywhere. It happens everywhere. Everywhere. Fatal car crashes happen everywhere. There's no Western world that has not had record of such fatality. But at least there will be a response. But at least they will see active. Now, what are we painting to our people who are coming home? That when they say, may Nigeria never happen to you, I always try to, take exceptions to some things. But in this situation, is it wrong when people say, may Nigeria never happen to you? You might be the owner of a multinational company, but if one incident happens in Nigeria, especially a medical, something that has to do with your life like this, and there's no prompt response, you will know that kaki no be leather. You will know, say, kaki no be leather. That is what ordinary Nigerians. There's really a family in Nigeria. If it's not immediate family, a nuclear family, or extended family, or maybe your work colleagues or their family members or your in-laws, you'll have had one record of one person. The person doesn't have to be close to you. You know somebody that is close to you that knows somebody who has been involved in a fatal accident on highway in Nigeria. and we keep going on and on with nothing being done about it. Go and see the international news as they are giving us buzz. But all our leaders know is to slash money abroad, to be living la vida loca. We have Ministry of Health. We have hundreds of millions of naira or billions in the budget, in padded budgets, attributed to Ministry of Health. What are they ministering? What are they ministering? Gbogbo àwọn doctors and nurses ti jápa tán. Even those who are around, they are overworked and they are slumming. Wọ́n ti lò wọ́n pa. Wọ́n ti lò wọ́n pa tán. No salary, no incentives, no equipment to work, no motivation. Ó ń pẹ́ kó tó drag wa pa ní international community. Ó ń pẹ́. And they will say kiniko. The evil you are seeing and you're not talking about, will come back and haunt you. Lọ́rọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà. Kò kàn mí, he's not my family member. He's not somebody I know. That is how things got this worse. When we are not holding these our leaders with their ball, ká gbá wọn nígbò làmú pé ẹ ṣe normal. They are not saying you shouldn't spend money. Ẹ wáyé wá jalè náà ni. But ẹ ṣe nǹkan sílẹ̀. Because nǹkan lè ṣe yín, nǹkan lè ṣe bí yín. Kí common man náà, a common man in Nigeria almost have no right láti exist. Because tó rí bá fọ́, ẹlòmíì ò lówó paracetamol tó máa fi rògùn. Gone are the days you walk to health centers and they will give you basic medicines, basic pain reliever, basic láyé ìgbà kan. Ó máa kó sínú àwọn ọmọ kíní white yẹn. And what's that kíní called? Medical pouch or something, or medicine pouch. Tó máa kó paracetamol, wọ́n á kó vitamin C, wọ́n fáwọn èèyàn lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ ní local government. Àbí is this what's this thing called? Is it local government hospitals or health centers? Yes, health centers. Gone are those days. It's so bad that these days they will even tell you, oh, lówó báyìí padà sílé ni. Èmi ò bá fẹ́ jábọ́ lára ẹ̀. It's all about the money. It's not about, okay, let's save this life first. Which, according to the ethos of the medical protection, of a medical profession, you're supposed to receive the patients and give absolute care. Then the payments of money can come later. But no, the reverse is the case. Now they are dragging us. Go on international tabloids now on YouTube. You will see how they are beaming lights. If our leaders were goes, maybe they will do the needful. We can't keep losing ourselves. Now losing foreigners. Yes, it can be overspeeding. We are not ruling that out. FRC might be right. But okay, overspeeding has happened. An accident occurred. But where was the first aid? None in sight. That's the point you are bringing in. Because I know some people will bring their sentimental, it happens everywhere. It happens everywhere. And when it happens, it's just not supposed to be a medical aid. To at least quality do ẹ̀mí wọn. Tí wọ́n ló délé ni. We'll keep saying what we can say. Hopefully they will drag us very well. They should drag us in the international community. Can't drag our obsolete medical facilities. Can't drag wa dáadáa. Bóyá orí àwọn present àwọn tó wà ní ipò orí wọn máa pé láti ṣe normal. We can't keep toying. Torí bá ń fọ́ yín, ẹ wọ plane ẹ ti fò lọ. Tọmọ yín bá wúkọ́, ẹ ti ra ticket fún wọn, wọ́n ti lọ. Àwa against ẹ, Ọlọ́run ló gbé yín sípò ọlá. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ pé ọmọ mẹ̀kúnnù náà á lè rí wọn bá treatment. Everybody ti di ẹ̀bá ìlà tán. Nígbà tí òṣòwò láti lọ sí hospital, olúkálùkù ti yá ń jẹ ginger, à ń jẹ garlic, home remedies for malaria àti débẹ̀. Home remedies, go and get pọ̀pọ̀, go and boil. Gbogbo ẹ̀ lágbó wá ti já sí. Bàtà ti mọ̀ pọ̀ hospital wa báyìí. Kòròfo ìṣáná ni. How long are we going to continue like that? It's so unfortunate. These two young men that have passed away, that there was no help in sight for them. Their sight on the floor, is not good for one's mental health. I saw it and I'm still in shock. And I can imagine their loved ones seeing them like that without any help. It's so sad. It's so sad and it's pathetic. And we can't continue like this. This is not the country that we should keep encouraging to be going on. This is not how a country should be. We should hold ourselves accountable and make our own country work. Ṣán ṣépè fún wa ni? Ṣán ṣépè fún wa ni? Ká má tún lu tiwa ṣe. Àfi ká máa bàlú wa jẹ́. Àfi kó máa jí owó tó yẹ kó fi ṣèlú. Nobody is living this earth alive, and nobody is taking anything. Even the biggest of men, they build a wonderful house or tombstone for, and put AC inside, and put chair and everything. Omo, you gonna. All those things are vanity. Let's impact. Let our leaders wake up and do the needful. This is sad. We can't keep going on like this. May the soul of the two men rest in perfect peace. And may God give Anthony Joshua and the driver speedy recovery. That's all we can say. But it's utterly sad and disappointing. The level of our medical response is non-existence. We'll see you in the next video. Stay safe. It will.